Alrighty then, ladies and gents, it's 20 minutes late, but that doesn't bother us that too much. We've got an epic comeback, or at least for me an epic comeback. It's The Saints. Last time I saw them play it was 2013, I think. Actually I know for a fact because that was the last message that I could find on their old website, which is still active. Unbelievable. And I am joined by Iksloring, who will be shoutcasting this match together with me. It is a match against Jack. Jack are the reigning Team Survivor champions, and I just saw that it has gone live. So tell your mates and share on Facebook, Twitter, etc. Here we go. We've got round 2 of the Bomb League Season 12 with The Saints versus Jack. Are you here?
Of course, yes. Sorry, should I have picked up on that? Sorry. So Jack's right now just doing a great push here onto the wet bomb side. Also getting control of it, so with the 2 versus 2 in a retake, it did actually start off pretty well, but that fool here is the very last one up against corners and off. So from this angle, he might be able to get in and get a little bit of a surprise there on off. So it's only down to 1-on-1, and he has the bomb side.
Nicely done here. So Deadfool, also known as Jolinar, he secures the first round. Seeing people like Angel, Jolinar, Rapid and Drizzle. I don't know Happa, but anyway, nice to see some of those good old names. And they are wrecking through Jack at the moment. It's a 1v4 situation. Then Callisto will get the second, but will not be able to get a third because we've got Jolinar coming in from behind with the G36, making it 2-0, or 2-0 I should say. The Saints are defending here, and well, this is a map that, in my opinion, really suits the defense well. They can, in pretty much every situation they can get a perimeter set up before the attacking side pushes in. In this case, it wasn't too successful into Drizzle's SR8 Kronos jumps.
Also just the sheer size of this map should make rotates really easy for the defender's side, especially for more angles they have to.
Exactly, true.
But yeah, nice.
Sorry, go on. Perfect timing every single time. Our regular GTV cameraman, by the way, is SailorMoon. He is also helping us this evening. We've got a lot of matches lined up. No match as of yet for 8 o'clock unless me or Iksloring thinks, our voices are going to carry for 4 hours. If not, we might just maybe play a game around 8 o'clock. In the meantime, we see the Saints wrecking into Jack once more. Kronos last one standing at 46% and runs straight into Rapids M4, and it's 3-1. To be honest, I think that Jack would be, or should be pleased with 4 rounds here. In regular bomb matches or maps, I should say, it's in favor of the red team. There's still one alive, Rapid, but he gets executed quite rapidly. But in comes Drizzle and encounters an M4 and a grenade. So that makes it 3-2.
Really just Jack trying every time to pretty much push down the stairs. Sometimes it actually works really, really well, where they just pretty much mow over the Saints. But at other times they just get crushed, the 2 or 3 people there. So the flank, just a few meters away, it's easily get crushed just by the rotate. And well, then they have just enough people to just clean it up afterwards. That's at least been the 2 times that they've lost, or the 3 times that they've lost until now.
Nice hits there by Mustang, brings Drizzle down to 30. And this is going to be an awkward retake for the Saints. I think it's going to be 3-all. Callisto gets another, and Mustang will get the last. So it's 3-all. Very nice job here by Jack, winning 2 rounds in a row. Oh, didn't even notice anything, SailorMoon, for the first round.
So Jack this time actually trying to go for a push straight through the central room and onto the black bomb site this time. Jack, the Saints actually do know what is going to happen. They have the intel, so they're trying to do a rotate, but Jack already with this early advantage of few people, they are up against 5 versus 3, but it's already turned around. The Saints killing several people, not losing one. Though
fantastic hits there by Rapid, but well, whoever that was, I think it was Kronos, still managed to stay alive and actually be the best lure for his teammate. And that's 3 rounds in a row going to Jack. So bad start, yeah, just bad start, but good continuation. In comes Jolinar, but a bit awkward.
Yeah. A little bit uncoordinated, maybe.
Yeah, it could have been better, that's for sure. Actually, let's see if I can actually find whose map this is.
This is the Saints, but it's also listed as the 3rd map, so I'm not completely sure. And last time I claimed to be some map to be someone's, it was the opposite. So let's say it's the Jack's map.
Anyway, just 2 more rounds remaining, and the Saints now have the man advantage. Actually, 2 man advantage, and in comes Happa with the 3rd kill. Rapid and Happa just are going to be enough there. Angel comes in and makes it a flawless 5-4. Very nice job here. I only learned recently that The Saints is actually a reference to one of my favorite cult movies, The Boondock Saints.
I've actually not watched that.
Oh, can definitely recommend it if you like transvestite policemen. No, I'm just kidding. It is a really, really good movie. And in comes Jack with the 6th round for them. 6-4, not too shabby.
Especially if you say it is to the defender's advantage here. 6-4 is splendid. But really much every time that they've lost, it was just them getting crushed at the stairs, just as I said earlier. And them just being able to go around. It's very interesting.
And what we also saw is that Jack only opted once for going towards the black bomb site. And that was quite awkward, but they still managed to win that just by the skin of their teeth. But the red bomb site, for those wondering, is really the fastest route. You can get there, well, within seconds actually, on both sides of the defense and the attacking side. Anyway, we just got the message that this will take a little bit longer. You wanted to say something, sorry.
Oh, just if we're already talking analysis, there's already just a bigger opening right now on this red bomb side. So obviously it's easier to just move in several people at once, just pretty much do the circling strategy, win by numbers. But also just the one time that they tried to go for the black bomb side, they did end up pretty much surprising the Saints with that, getting all the way down to a 5 versus 3. For some reason, though, when they got onto the bomb site, the rotates just were awesome and amazing, just killing everything.
Yeah,
pretty much without losing one person. They just mowed down all 5.
What surprises me is that grenades are not really... they definitely are being used, but they are not really effective. Haven't seen many grenade kills yet. They've only pretty much been used to keep the red team off of the red bomb spot. While, especially with the sliding bug, it doesn't really influence the game too much, which, in my opinion, is a bit of a... it's just another advantage for the red side. Let's see. We got the message from SailorMoon that the round will start in a minute or so. So we'll be back after a quick commercial break. A quick short break, and we're back. Second half of the first map. It's Abby, of course, and we've got Jack on the defense this time around. Let's transition over. And actually, before we transfer over completely, well, I'll save the challenge website for you guys after the first map ends. All right, some audio. Here we go.
The Saints also going for very much a hard push here on the web bomb side, or at least trying to gain map control onto that, and also getting position for the rush.
They have the advantage of having Drizzle, or sorry, was it Rapid there with the SR8? Then again, AHTS showed us yesterday that he is definitely also a very good SR8 player, making 5 kills in 50 seconds. It's available as a highlight on Twitch. But here comes Jack, and they make it 1-0. Great start for them, and that leaves them only requiring 4 more, I think, yeah.
And this time just going for it faster, not actually going to try and wait and see exactly what Jack has to put up. Though the bomb is still not down, neither, and it is also quite in a weird corner, so they really have to take control of this bomb site or just kill everyone. But it's a 2 versus 1. Rapid already goes down, so it's Drizzle with an SR8 and the Desert Eagle, but Connor's also out of ammo. Drizzle gets it in the end with only 33 HP left.
Yeah, well, kind of awkward as well. It was, I think it was Jack Off and Mustang. One of them killed each other, so that's a bit lucky there for the Saints that they won that round. But and see, there's another team kill. It was Callisto dying to a grenade of Kronos, if I'm not mistaken. Or maybe I am mistaken, that was Kronos, because that's kind of out of bounds. But anyway, 2 team kills in the last 2 rounds on the side of Jack, and both of the rounds going to the Saints.
I mean, take every advantage you can get, I suppose.
Yeah, well, I mean, kind of sloppy play, to be honest, on Jack's side. You don't want to be giving your opponents a man advantage.
Mainly just bad coordination if you're moving in on top of another one's nade. But the Saints just moving around, figuring out exactly where there is an opening. But it is 3 versus 3, which is to the advantage of the attackers. And Mustang the only one left. And they have the intel exactly where he is, so just going straight in for the kill.
Perfect 3 rounds here for the Saints, staying in it, and actually it's all square now, 7-7 aggregate score.
The Saints being a little bit slower.
This is the first map for those only tuning in just now.
But Jack don't really want to wait here for the Saints to take the move. They're going to take the control of the central room, pretty much splitting the team in half. Putting up a crossfire, the attention is gone.
Ooh, Jolinar kind of awkward there. And AHTS gets a nice kill from behind, it seems, on Drizzle.
Pretty much cornered from all sides. Angel, the very last one left. I mean, he has the ability, he can't just go over to the red bomb site, but he has to first get the bomb, which is all the way over on the other side of the map, so Mustang just goes, hunts him down. So it is now an 8-7, as you say. No, Jack actually won, so Jack again in the lead,
yeah.
sorry.
8-7 now for in Jack's favor. Oh, great nade there. Free kill, pretty much, and Happa will get the second on, and that's leaves Jack off the last one standing.
Nice, nicely done.
And
also just the followed up backstab. Also just the backstab afterwards, really, really nice. It's the question if it was coordination or if it was just lucky positioning, but still it was really the exact correct thing that should have happened. Mm-hmm. So really nice.
It's all square right now, and the Saints are dying at the moment. Angel last one standing. Will this be a flawless? It looks like it will.
Oh. Also being caught wide out in the open up against 2 people in a crossfire. Not really the best position. I mean, if you could get into a 1 versus 1 5 times, that would be nice. But
The aggregate score now 9-8 in favor of Jack.
Saints again trying to do a push straight onto the A-bomb or wet bomb side, but they have to go in. The bomb is already dropped over there, and Rapid is the very last one left though against Arts, so he just has to go in for the kill. Arts all the way down, only if there's an eagle. Nice.
Fantastic. He should have. Well, I'm sure that Rapid got the essential information that. What do you mean, GG? No GG just yet. It's all square, and it's 9-9. On aggregate, and Drezzel gets the kill with the SR8 nice and early, and Callisto down to 25%, still bleeding. The Saints not pushing yet at red, and in fact, it seems like Callisto has a couple of bodyguards covering her her back, and now that enables them to medic up. It's still a 3-on-3, and both teams still have a medic.
And Jack pretty much can just sit back because they have the bomb right now. They have bomb control. And the Saints have trouble trying to push in on the very last people, though it is even straight now.
Yeah.
Daniels goes in, gets one, gets both.
Callisto on fire, gets 2 kills there. And, well, at least make sure that they won't lose this map. This is their home map, according to you, right, Iksloring?
As I said, I'm usually
you don't
wrong,
know for sure.
so I suppose the opposite.
Well, last round here, essential for the Saints to win this. It's going their way now. Just one more alive. Mustang coming from the side. Mustang not strong enough to get Drezzel. So it's 10-10 the score here. Goodness gracious.
This is going to be a good series.
Alrighty then. Boom, 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 boom. That's a GG. And let me quickly check. It seems like the high pings were on the Saints side this time around, so I think that we're moving. So that also would confirm that this is the home map of Jack, or was the home map of Jack. That means that we are moving towards a European server right now. Could still hear some Urban Terror in the background. That's weird. Okay, there we go. So, we should be moving to a European server right now for the other map, which will be... Haha, don't have it. Let's see. What does the website tell us? Nothing. Okay, that's fantastic. We'll just have to... Oh, okay, they're going to stay on the same server, apparently. And Sanctuary is being loaded, but I don't think that that's going to be a Bomb League match. Anyway, we will be back with more information as to when the second map starts in a couple of minutes. In the meantime, enjoy the music, and we will run a quick commercial. Once more, I would like to thank all of the subscribers. My fellow Shoutcaster is one of them, and my GTV cameraman is one of them. Anyway, all of the subscribers, lots of love, and well, we'll be back for the rest of this match. Alright, well, welcome back everybody, and let's have a quick peek at the challenge website before we continue in this game. Let's transition over. As you can see, here we are shoutcasting the Saints versus Cooking with Jack. I hope that that's not too small on your screen. Anyway, it's first map was a draw, 10-10, and now we are going to the second map. If I remember correctly, but we have Biddle and GTV SailorMoon in Twitch chat. That would mean that if the the next winner, so the winner of the upcoming map would already continue on to round 3 of the winners bracket. Don't forget, neither of these clans will be knocked out after this. It's simply a drop down to the lower bracket. I always say losers bracket, but I think it's lower bracket, or at least I like that more.
It depends on the tournament, really. StarCraft, you'd go for lower. In Counter-Strike, you'd go for losers.
Yeah, I think it's LB. It doesn't really matter. Anyway, the game has resumed, and it is on Prague. So thankfully no Sanctuary, although I've seen that being played on Bomb, but years ago.
Sanctuary is amazing in Team Survivors, so I would love to see Sanctuary again, because that's where I go into nostalgia mode.
Oh, right, okay. You're a North American player.
Our Captain Surmimer back in the days of Denmark was very much close to all of the Americans, so
Yeah,
he took over everything of them.
I think I used to Shoutcast even with Surmimer.
He's amazing.
Great guy, really nice. I think he moved to Ireland, if I'm not mistaken, right?
I can't remember any of that. I mean, I can... No?
I remember that there was a Danish guy who moved to Ireland, and I spoke to him very in depth about going to Dublin and that sort of stuff. Anyway, let's focus on the game.
I mean, I'm really going to... this probably is going to be a good one. The last map, in the very last few rounds, I ended up throwing my pen like 3 times away, just because it was so amazing. Hope you didn't hear it, but like if you heard like a clunk against the wall, it was my pen. Habba here trying to go.
Oh, nice try there. Fantastic, trying to make use of the wall jump and surprise the opponents, but 2 is, yeah, just dish out this, double the amount of damage, of course, and in comes the first round for Jack. A big push here by the Saints, taking execution corner really fast, and that's a 2 kills already for Callisto.
Nice. Callisto getting 1 from the side, while the other one is already without ability to support him. So just getting in for 1 versus 1, 2 times in a row, flanking both.
So if I'm not mistaken, that's 4 kills in 1 round. Would have liked to seen it all from her perspective, but as I say often enough in IRC, I wish we had CSGO TV so that we would always have the best actions, but unfortunately, fortunately we have SC SailorMoon, let's put it that way, but unfortunately we don't have those kinds of facilities. Jack really ripping through the Saints at the moment, 3-0.
Pretty much just trying right now to go in for a push on the wet bomb side, and keep a push away from that. Though, is that kind of... yeah, Habba is the very last one left, only at the corner. Not really able to cross the side and get to the bomber, plant it down, because at then they will be able to just go in for both sides and kill him like corners did. So very much both of them in a pickle here. Oh, him only being in a pickle, the rest of them were dead. And again, they're trying to go for a push onto the black bomb side. It's not going to really work that well. Or wet bomb side. Damn. I seem to be colorblind. So, already losing 2 players, and the defenders having lost absolutely nothing. That's really, really hard to go for. They really need some picks here to be able to get an opening and get the initiative. However, the only one left now gets 1 before he goes down.
Wow. Well, you can really see that Jack is playing this like a TS match, and well, they are the reigning champs in that, so they are really obliterating the Saints at the moment. Come back like GC, what? Okay. So I wonder what kind of tactics the guys from the Saints are going to bring right now, because at the moment it's only Rapid who is firing on all cylinders.
Maybe looking at the... Sorry.
No, go on.
I'm just like thinking out loud now, so everything I say might be just pure rubbish, as it is usually. But I'm thinking maybe actually not. The usual response you have usually when nothing works is, okay, let's try and force this, and you begin to be aggressive and stuff, right? And normally you also end up just not having that working for you. So a possible thing to do is just actually do the reverse. Maybe put an SR8 on one of these. I don't think actually I've seen an SR8 yet. There's like a big long angle you can hold. There's actually 2 of them at least that you could do. You go for map picks. You have 2 minutes for every round, so you can use all of them. You don't need to plant the bomb before you have like 10 seconds still left. So where they pretty much all bunch up just around the fountain and just try and force themselves onto the red bomb site, and Jack just hold down one angle pretty much, set up a great crossfire, have 2 left, which are even able to support them from the black bomb site and just pretty much go in from 2 angles at once. That is really not going to work, or it's not working. So maybe trying to go for just holding the angles, trying to get some early picks, figure out exactly what Jacks are doing, and just take it slow maybe.
Yeah, I wonder what Logan is going to bring to the deal. Subs, if I'm not mistaken, are not allowed in bomb, so hoping that one of the players will be disconnecting. Someone
in chat claims it to be only in capture the flag.
Yeah.
Or Team Survival.
Correct.
Cannot remember.
No, it's in capture the flag. I mean, I'm the one that is pretty much the cause that subs are allowed in CTF, but not in the others. I can explain it, but not now. It's going to take a bit too long. Anyway, let's follow Jack here, see if they can continue their rampage. But there's a sub at the moment for the Saints, which is...
Ooh, nice opening here on the black bomb side. And Rapid able to also go for a backstab here, getting 1, getting 2. And with that, the bomb is lost on the bomb side, but they have control of it, so... Rapid also holding the angle against Angels there. Nicely done. They just need to do that more.
3 in a row, very nice.
But also just the fact that Kronos started to do a rotate for a few seconds and then just went back again is not really what he should have done. He should just hold that angle, then he would have been able to respond much easier. And Rapid going to try and do it a second time, but this time Jack actually prepared, but it's all the way down to a 2 versus 2, which is still in favor, except if they hadn't lost the bomb of the attackers.
Oh! Drezel just scoping a little bit too long in AHTS. What a guy. Just switches over and completely obliterates him. Wow, that was some kill. In this case, it's Kronos with the opening kill with the grenade. And the rest of the Saints are trying to secure that second round.
Not going very well. They have the angles down and get into position before the Saints go in there, so... Still forcing themselves onto a bomb site, but at least they're trying different bomb sites and different routes, so... They're trying to do something different, and it has worked once out of 2 times, so cannot really say much yet. Kronos going up against 2, though with a crossfire together with another person.
Yeah, the Saints are having a really tough time.
Also trying to go in from the apartments, or yeah, you could call them that. And also from the street at 2 different times, not really the best. But this time they actually have gotten onto the web bomb site, and there's no early response from Jack. With 3 players still alive, they are in the lead, except for that 1 kill there.
In comes Mustang from the other side, and Logan gets taken out. My god, I haven't seen such a one-sided bomb league match between 2 of this caliber type of teams in a long time. 9-1. So that means that Jack are just 2 rounds away from going through to the round 3 of the winners bracket. That would mean that the Saints drop down to the lower bracket and will be facing off against X-Wing if this continues this way. Either way, we'll just have to wait and see what happens. Okay, so I am hoping that they ready up real soon. But yeah, it's surprising to see that, well, the Saints on the supposed easier side. I mean, being able to win by planting the bomb and just eliminating all of your opponents were only able to win one round. Then again, on this map, especially with Jack just spawning so close to the bomb spot, they can just play Team Survivor pretty much. And that's oh my god, a 3 kill with a grenade! Oh my... I've never seen that before, but wow, Angel just getting 3 kills with 1 grenade. That's unique. I've never shoutcasted that in 5+ years.
I like that strategy. Just keep going with that. We're also doing a similar setup, very much as 2 on the black bomb side, very much in 2 different positions, taking care of 2 different entrance points, and the rest of them just staying at the red bomb side, trying to hold off a push, and Jack's very much trying to do the same as the Saints, and try and go in for a very hard push onto the red bomb side. And it's going in at not really getting any connections here, and the rest of the team not getting in, but still 2 of them Jack players are still more than enough to clear everything up. But Logan now, together with 2 others, are going to try and see if they can go for the retake. Arts, the very last one still left, and going into a 1 versus 1. Gets a lot of connections here, so it's him with the Desert Eagle, 1 shot nice in jump. Mid-air.
So that means that they now have 8 match points. So they just have to win 1 more, and that's a good start. Mustang with the grenade at the feet of Angel, so no more 3 kills for Angel. Grenades come raining in. Oh, another combo.
Pretty much turning this round around. Logan also going in against, getting Jack off there. But Callisto, the very last one left, cleans it up.
Secures the win. GG being called, and that's it for us for at least the upcoming hour. GG indeed. Let's enter those scores. That's 11-2 in favor of Cooking with Jack. And that means that they will continue on to the next round of the winner's bracket. Let's have a quick peek at the challenge page. Just type !bomb or !CTF or !TS if you want an instant access to the page containing either of those leagues in Twitch chat. But as you can see, Cooking with Jack continuing on, and they will win. They will face off against the winners of Boobs versus Frenetics. Orcs Esports versus Team of God has actually already been played, but it is a demo that either we can shoutcast now, hint, 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 or we can shoutcast that another time. What do you think, Iksloring?
I'd be up for it.
You'd be up for it? Jesus Christ. Alright, guys. Stick around. We'll be back in 10 minutes. I need to prep a graphic and that sort of stuff. And we will